Are they kidding me? This can't be true. This can't be happening to me. When's the last time you felt this way? Because for me, it's only been a couple of hours ago. And I thought I don't want to really, give you some great content, though I hope it is going to be valuable to you, what I'm going to be sharing today. Anyhow, I just want to have a real conversation with you. How do you handle those moments? Okay, so if you're on live with me here today, please say hello. I'd love to give you a shout out. Oh, and my name is Katrine. If we haven't met before, sorry, from Bloom with Katrine, I'm coming live to you from the beautiful Bavarian forest over here in Germany. And that is important because that is going to explain my big frustration in a second here. If you're new, if you're watching me for the very first time, or you've been watching me for a couple of videos and haven't yet shown me that you're here, feel free to do so, because I've got a welcome gift for you that I'd really love to help to send you over to help you build your team online in fewer hours with more fun and joy on the journey. Okay, so, and if you're on replay, let me know as well that you're here. Let me know where you are planted, because as I said, I'm planted in the Bavarian forest, and right now I wish I was planted somewhere else, but I can't change that. So, hello Fange, lovely to see your beautiful face on here. I hope you're doing fine. So, what happened today? Or rather, I need to start a little bit in the past. We wanted to go on a concert. I've been looking for that. I've been looking forward to that for months, okay? Pentatonix was gonna come to Linz in Austria, which is where I work. Hello Fange, thanks for the hello. And I was really looking forward to them. Let me know whether you know Pentatonix. Aren't they like one of the greatest a cappella bands around? I mean, I'm only going to say hallelujah. It's like, to me, one of the best versions ever. So anyhow, I was really looking forward to that. And yesterday, the authorities decided, we're very sorry, this is not happening because of the coronavirus. And yes, I was frustrated. I was like, okay, well, that's just the things that happen, right? And I could kind of like really handle that situation well, okay? But today, this morning, and I don't watch the news, so maybe that's important for you to know as well. It is good to see you too, Fange. How are you going? And what's the corona situation in Paris, which is where you live, right? Let me know. So anyhow, this morning I had my really my me time, which is very important to me and to my sanity, right? And then at some point, my father, who lives in the same house as we do, he came up and told me, Katrine, have you heard about the news? And I said, no, of course I haven't. What's going on? What's important, right? And he said, you're not going to go to America. And I said, well, how come I'm not going? Because he said that you are not allowed because you're a European, right? And I was so frustrated. I couldn't believe it. I really wanted to shout and scream and do something very irrational and not very effective. Let me know whether you can relate. You see, I've been planning for that trip for like the last 2 months. Only last week I did actually get my ticket because, there were some problems with that. And now I can't go. And I was really looking forward to that. Can you relate, right? Because I was going to meet my friends, from all over the globe. We're all in a huge mentorship program, right? And I was looking forward to really working with them and meeting them again and all the mentors and really getting a lot of work done, right? On place in Los Angeles, where I've never been before. And now I'm not allowed into the country. I'm frustrated. Boy, I really am. But here's the thing. What I noticed, and this is not news for me, let me know whether you can relate as well. What I notice is when my emotions go up like that, when I'm really frustrated, like my creative thinking, my problem solving mind kind of goes away, if that makes sense, right? So I know I need to be effective, right? This was in the morning of my working day, right? So I still want to be effective. So I know I need to adjust these levels again. So I am able to actually sort things out. Francois, what you're saying, getting tighter in Brittany and France because of Corona. It will go away at some point. Yes, I'm sure it will, just as SARS has and all those other terrible things. This is also going to pass. Question is just when. Patience is solid gold, Katrine. Yes, that's a very wise thing to say, Fange. And can you relate though, that when you're really like freshly frustrated, this is kind of hard, you know, to access that patience is solid gold thing? Obviously you're right, but I would have never been able to access that mindset at that point. So, and then something popped into my mind. Okay, so I went right back outside again, because that's what I do. That's how I function. I leave the situation. I really took a deep breath. I think maybe 2 or 3 more even. Okay. And then I remembered a simple question that I'd heard like, I don't know, years ago in my therapeutic training. And I'd completely forgotten about this. And has that ever happened to you as well? Let me know. Right, that at some point when you really need something, it just like comes back, like you've forgotten it, but now suddenly it's there again. Awesome, right? Fange, arg, ha ha. Let me know what that means. Will you? Okay, so here it is. Okay, here's my question. Is whatever is derailing you at the moment, and let me tell you, I was derailed this morning. I really was. Okay, is this going to matter in 5 hours? Definitely, it does still matter to me. Okay, you can, adapt the question a little, so it'll help you, to get your emotions back on track a little. Number 2, is it going to matter in 5 days? Mine? Yes, of course, it is still going to matter to me in 5 days. Fange, but you also need to express your frustration to regain your own momentum. Absolutely. Very, very true that, Fange. Thanks for putting that down. Okay? Is it going to matter in 5 weeks, in 5 months? Or if you're still on a tangent by then and your emotions still haven't really settled down, is it going to matter in 5 years from now? And you know what that does for me? For me, it really does this. It gets my logical thinking back on again. And so I was able to assess, okay, I can't change that, right? There are politicians who are trying to protect their people, which is their job, and they're doing that job to the best of their ability, okay? And I wouldn't want to change or do their job, not at all. So this is something that I can't control, but I can control how I react to it. And I can control, okay, what are things that I might do now? So I was able to actually get my thinking hat back on, if you wish, right? And I was able to contact the travel agency, and we've sorted things out there from that end. And I'm sure we're also going to find a good solution for the workshop. And hopefully I'll be able to go at a later stage, right? But let me know, how does that make you feel, that idea of having a simple question that can help you turn on your logical thinking again? To me, it was instant. It really helped me focus in, and I actually signed up 2 people this morning because I was able to let go of that emotion. Let go. I was able to put it in perspective. Maybe that's a good way to put it, right? It helped me put it in perspective. In 5 years' time, hopefully sooner, right? We're all going to look back on this day when this happened, or at least I am going to look back to this day when this happened and go like, oh, do you remember the time when this happened, right? And go, oh yeah, that's a memory now, and it doesn't really affect the rest of my life, okay? Does that make sense? I hope it does. I hope this was of value to you. If so, let me know. And again, thank you for being on this page, for supporting me by engaging with me. I really appreciate you taking your time out of your day to watch me. And I hope that you'll do that again on Sunday. That is the next time I'll go live. Thanks again for watching, and stay healthy. Oh, and here's the best thing that I also found today. That is in Italy, right? I don't know whether you're aware of that, but in Italy, there's regions that have been sealed off from the outside world, right? So really serious. And in Italy, actually, there is this grandma, and she did a video, and it's so hilarious. And she showed, she's trying to show her compatriots how to deal with the situation in a good way, right? And she said, okay, when you have to sneeze, right? You don't sneeze anymore like this. Here's what you do. And I wanted to show that to you. So hopefully maybe you can pass that information on as well, because it really changed my mood when I watched her. Okay? Things do not materialize until they do, and the magic sparkles all over. Believe, be positive, love, the bottle is always half full. That is a very positive statement. Thank you, Franche. So here is how this Italian grandma, who really reminds me of my own granny, who's been gone for way too long already, unfortunately. Here's how you sneeze now. You go, ah, tea. Okay, I'll do it again. Ah, tea. Okay, try it. In public, maybe it'll change the mood of so many people. So many are afraid. Let's, take good care of ourselves. Be, actually do that. Yeah, have enough sleep. Take good care of your bodies. Be sure that you are as positive as Franche is there, right? And be sure to have a little fun with the situation anyhow. And I know it can be frustrating, as I've told you today. Okay, so thanks so much for watching. Enjoy blooming online and stay healthy. All the best from the Bavarian forest, from Katrine. Bye.